Do you have a laser cutter and want to make very cool pieces of art, such as this? Well, today I'll be taking you on a step-by-step easy guide on how to make something like this within only a few minutes without any prior experience. So grab some snacks, sit back, and let's make a cool art piece like this one right here. Before you start though, make sure you have lots of wood. This is just basic 3mm or 1/8 inch pieces of plywood. Pretty skinny, not too thick. Just go to like Home Depot or Friedman's and you can pick these up. So next, all you gotta do is download Inkscape. It's a free program, and I'll show you the rest. Okay, so open up Inkscape, and this is the screen you're greeted with when you first open Inkscape. And we're gonna make a square. Just choose a square, drag it out. And we're going to want to change the size of this square because it's just a random size right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go up here, choose inches, and then resize it by how big I want it. So I'm going to do like 18 inches for width, which is huge on this screen. And then we're going to do like 10 inches for height. And as you can see, the square is gigantic now. It doesn't even fit on the page. So I'm going to go to File and resize the whole document so it actually fits on the page now. So choose inches, and I'm going to choose a bigger document size. Doesn't have to be anything special, just so that it fits on the page. If I zoom out, it's a lot bigger now and it fits on the whole page, which is great. So as you can see now, the whole square is red, and we don't want it all red. We just want the outline of the square, the line where the machine's going to cut. So go into Object and then Fill in Line, and you're gonna click X on the color, and it's gonna make it transparent. And now the only thing you're gonna see is the outside line that the machine's gonna cut. And it's important to make sure that the line is red because red signifies a cut. Doesn't really matter with the Glowforge, but with other laser programs, you need to have it red. And as you can see, I'm just making another square here, and this one I'm gonna resize so that it fits right inside the other square. Now we're going to go align it. So go to the Align tool. It's in this menu right here. Go down to Align under Objects. There it is. And we are going to align the small square with the big square. Just click on the symbol that represents it. And now they're aligned. And now what I'm doing here is I'm looking for a picture to use. I just searched up a tree PNG. Save it to your downloads. Okay, now back over to Inkscape. Ignore the tree that's already there. We are going to go to our Chrome browser and just drag and drop over the download. And there's the picture. Now we want to trace the image so that it's not just a picture. So go to there, trace bitmap, and you're going to want to hit apply. You can adjust the threshold for what you want it to look like, but generally just apply it. There it is. And drag over the top layer, which is what's black, and delete the PNG. And now we're gonna resize it a little bit, just make it look good. And there we go. That's our path right there. It's the path of the tree. It's all black. And then we just go and do difference, and boom, it connected the frame with the tree, and it's a cut now. So at this point, I'm just going to replicate that process over again by connecting more trees to the frame, tracing each bitmap of each new tree and connecting it to the frame. And now once you're done, you can go up to File, and you're going to want to go File, Save As, and you can save it as an Inkscape SVG or a plain SVG. I think they're the same for most cases. Just go ahead and save that wherever you want on your desktop. And then we can upload it to Glowforge and cut it out. Anyways, after designing that, you just put your wood in the printer. And what I like to do is I like to grab this tape. It's a big roll of tape that you can buy on like Amazon. And I tape it over the top of the wood so that there aren't as many burn marks. Alright, so once it's done, take it out and then carefully peel the tape off. Alright, so after you're done printing, we're going to stain the wood. I'm going to go for a pattern that's dark and gets progressively lighter. So the bottommost layer I'm going to do in a dark walnut, and then the middle one in a cherry color, and the top one in a spring oak color. So let's go stain the wood and see how it turns out. Alright, now we're staining. All I use is just stain pads, some cloth, and then I have gloves on so that the stain doesn't get on my hands and make a mess. And then next, just grab some Gorilla Glue, carefully spread it along the edge, along the whole frame, then place down each layer by layer, making sure to firmly press it down so that it gets inside the grooves and makes it stick together. And then I go to grab some clamps and I clamp the whole thing down. And the more the merrier. I just put on 4 clamps on all the edges and let it sit for a few hours. And then now here's our project in its final form, looking nice and pretty as it's all clamped up. And now after hours of working, here's the final result. And it's safe to say it came out looking very nice indeed. After letting the glue dry for a few hours, this is the final result. And it came out just amazing. Couldn't be happier with this. It looks so beautiful with the differing shades of wood contrasting. And yeah, it's very cool. If you guys want to print one of these for yourself, I'll be selling the SVG file for a few dollars on our Etsy store. So please check it out. And if you buy it, it really helps us out. And I really appreciate it. And if you want the physical version of this shipped to your doorstep, then go to our website, stellarartco.com. And I'll be selling a limited number of these if you're interested. And yeah, that's it for the video. If you have any questions at all regarding laser cutting or making art pieces, then please comment down below and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. But yeah, thank you for watching. Really appreciate it. See you guys later.